I wanted to make a quick video on 2XKO, which is a game I previously did not have much interest in at all. I'm not a League of Legends player. I sampled it a bit a decade and a half ago, around about the time I was in secondary school, but that's about it. And I've already got Granblue vs Rising as my main fighting game, I suppose. It's not even that I'm actually good at fighting games even, it's just that I like playing them and I like analysing them. Also, the fact that this game has no motion inputs was a bit of a turn-off for me personally. Not necessarily in the way you might think, but I'll get to that a bit later. And eventually I caved in because of Caitlyn, and just because I thought she looked cool. That's about it. I suppose it also helped that the game is free, some of the microtransactions. I paid a bit of money just so I could get Caitlyn and Vi, who I suppose are my current mains. And just to say this right off the bat, I do enjoy this game, but I don't think I'll go out of my way to study it that hard. I'll be just probably playing it as a casual. Like, I like the visuals. I feel like it's probably designed to rein in the anime fans, but not like it's a bad choice, I suppose. I like the hitbox. It looks and sounds good. And just, you know, pressing buttons to smack your enemy. That feels good too. I suppose the first issues I have are to do with the menus and HUD. Not necessarily an issue exclusive to 2XKO, but I just kind of find it a bit clunky most of the time. There's also an issue that Granblue Rising actually has, which has separated menus with L and R, letting you cycle through them. I guess it's necessary. Don't really like it, but it's necessary, I guess. And the HUD is just boring. The bright green is nice, but I just think it's kind of dull. One issue that I definitely don't like about 2XKO though is the massive amounts of screen tearing I see. I'm not sure if it's exactly easy to see on this footage, but it's really distracting and I don't know why it's here. I'm not sure if this is a problem on the PC version, but I'm playing on the PS5 and it's very noticeable. I said that I'm not very good at fighting games, but this is a tag fighter which I'm even less good at. Like even when I sampled Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I didn't really use the tag system that much because it was kind of overloading my tiny brain. That said though, I did still want to use two characters in 2XKO just because I wanted to kind of engage in its tag team systems more than just focusing on a single character. And also 2 is less than 3, which made it ever so slightly easier. The game plays like I imagined. There was 6 buttons with a light, medium, heavy, 2 specials and 1 tag, and you can assign macros for other maneuvers like throws and breaks and whatever. For a game that's said to be more casual oriented, this game's pretty hardcore if you ask me. There's no motion inputs, but the game still has a lot of complexity. Like, tagging in and of itself is complex. There's 2 special buttons, and for certain combos, especially for some of Caitlyn's expert combos, you better have some quick fingers and do a lot of one-frame links. Those are not easy, and not, to be fair, not every casual needs to actually engage in that either, God forbid. But still, it seems to be like it's still directed towards that kind of audience in some form. And not like I think this would necessarily help the game, but I still would have liked an option for motion inputs because, to be honest, I'm actually really bad at fighting games that have more than 3 or maybe 4 buttons to focus on, which is why I'm actually really bad at Street Fighter. Adding motion inputs would free up 2 buttons, and for some people, like me actually, I think motion inputs feel better to do. It feels better than having to do like light, medium, heavy, and then having to move my fingers to reach for another button, which I know it sounds like a very minor thing, but this game is very fast. And if the devs don't want to, then just don't add a benefit for doing motion inputs as opposed to doing the simpler direction and button. Not entirely sure if that will be looked upon fondly in the long run, but it's also how things have been going recently with games like DNF Duel and Granblue Rising. Some other issues I'd like to see addressed is in combo trials. Like any super long combo, the buttons just go off the screen, and the only way to figure out what's below it is if you just do the combo part way and you just figure it out, or you view the demo, which I know for some people like Maximilian don't want to do, or at least would do their best to not do. And this next one, I don't know if this is a me thing, but I found myself doing supers, or ultimates or whatever, kind of too easily. Which I know is a bit weird because it's just 2 buttons. It's, you know, S1 or S2 and then any normal button. But for example, sometimes I want to do like Vi's forward or back S1 into her like medium heavy sequence. But I always have to kind of take a short breather and then actually press the buttons. Otherwise, the super will just come out. And I'm not certain if it's because my fingers are still held onto the S1 or what. And it's really annoying. I may have a few other issues, but they're all super specific. Like, for example, with Caitlyn, because I'm playing her, it's, as Justin Wong has said, don't double tap with her. Just don't double tap many buttons with her because you'll probably get a move you don't want to have come out. The most noticeable one is the forward S2, which is the dive kick normally. If you double tap it, she'll do the command jump into the air, but then she'll do the flying spinny device thing, and then the foot dive won't come out. And it is extremely annoying because it has messed up a lot of my combos when all I want to do is increase the chances of the move coming out. And that's about it. I would be talking about the online and how that feels if the online wasn't disabled at the time of this recording. I don't know what's going on right now, but there's some issue that they need addressed. So instead, enjoy some footage against some bots. Nothing extraordinary, but the voices are going to be in English. I feel the need to say that because the footage you've been seeing for the time being was actually in Japanese, just because I wanted to see what it sounded like. Probably save my ears from hearing Cake Time all the time, or something. And that's it. Bye!
Fate is in your hands.
Try not to smash too many walls this time, Vi.
Hey, tell the walls not to get in my way.
My duty is a solemn, but also fun.
A drawn blade is no warning.
Ready! Let's go!
Double tap! Take time! Hold! Cycling! Hold! Double tap! Hold! Hold! Double tap! Sighted! Not on my watch!
Knuckle up. Back out. Gripping victory with a fist of pure will. Vi wins!
Every crime can be solved with a steady hand and sound judgment.
Or a hex tech fix for the job. That works.
I am the tip of the spear, the hand of Noxus. Shine, noble teammate. Brom will defend you.
Ready! Let's go!
Oh, double tap! Sighted! Cake time! Hold! Not on my watch! Hold!
You called?
Engage! Sunday! Make way!
What do you got?
Not on my watch!
KO! Noxus always within her sight.